Keiko Alingas here, and I've got big news for all my fellow GoPro users. Now, if you haven't heard the news yet, GoPro recently released a brand new firmware update that drastically upgrades the Protune feature on its Hero 3 Plus cameras. Now, for those of you who saw our Hero 3 and 3 Plus comparison videos and felt that the changes weren't worth the upgrade, then this new firmware update may finally get you off the fence. To break it down, in previous incarnations of the Protune software, all you had was a standard on and off option to enable enhancements. With the new firmware update, however, enabling Protune now gives you a full range of options to manually adjust settings such as white balance, color profile, ISO, sharpness, and exposure. The new Protune menu is fully accessible on the Hero 3 Plus's built-in LED display, its detachable backpack, and as you'll see in this demo, on your mobile device through the GoPro app. Within the white balance menu, there's auto, 3000K, 5500K, 6500K, and camera raw. With color profile, we are now offered two options in GoPro Color and Flat. Obviously, GoPro Color would give you the more standard GoPro look, showcasing high contrast and high saturation. Flat, however, will essentially give you a flat and a vibrant image, void of any contrast or saturation. Though it may not look like it, this mode maintains a lot more detail and image information, thus extending the dynamic range of your shot and allowing you to drastically enhance it in post-production. The next feature offered is ISO limit. Now, ISO is still fully automated and there's still no way to manually adjust it when shooting. But with this new feature, you now have 3 different ISO settings that the camera's built-in sensor won't go over when it tries to auto-adjust. With sharpness, you can now toggle between low, medium, and high. Pretty standard and basic, but still a cool and helpful feature nonetheless. And finally, one of the main gripes with GoPro's previously fixed exposure setting was that it was common to have blown out images whenever harsh light sources such as the sun or stage lighting are present. Now that problem can be alleviated with Protune's new exposure control setting, which now gives us 9 stops of exposure compensation ranging from -2 to +2. Anyways, that pretty much covers it. Again, if you have any doubts about upgrading to a 3 Plus and weren't impressed with its onboard features, then this new upgrade may definitely change your mind. For more information and a direct download link to GoPro's new Protune firmware upgrade, log onto our site at gearaddix.com. I'm Keiko Alingas, and I'll check you guys out next time. What? I was trying to be cool, and all that came out was this. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. For even more videos from Gear Addix, be sure to subscribe to us right here on our YouTube channel. And for more information on the product featured in this video, click on the link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time. Yay!